It's Poetry Thursday, and it's Dr. Jennie reading from a book that I remember us buying in News from Nowhere, a great bookshop in Liverpool.
Did we really?
We totally did.
Fancy you remembering that. What are you doing, man?
Okay, I'll stop causing chaos.
Yeah.
The poem.
Yeah, I'm going to read the poem. Yes, so this is a book from a book by Marge Piercy. I've read a Marge Piercy poem before on here, and now I'm reading another one, surprisingly, because she's a bit of a favourite of mine. So this is from her book called The Art of Blessing the Day, Poems on Jewish Themes, and this poem is the titular poem, The Art of Blessing the Day. This is the blessing for rain after drought. Come down, wash the air so it shimmers, a perfumed shawl of lavender chiffon. Let the parched leaves suckle and swell, enter my skin, wash me for the little chrysalis of sleep rocked in your plashing. In the morning the world is peeled to shining. This is the blessing for sun after long rain. Now everything shakes itself free and rises. The trees are bright as pushcart ices. Every last lily opens its satin thighs. The bees dance and roll in pollen, and the cardinal at the top of the trip pine sings at full throttle, fountaining. This is the blessing for a ripe peach. This is luck made round. Frost can nip the blossom, kill the bee. It can drop a hard green useless nut. Brown fungus, the burrowing worm that coils in rot, can blemish it, and wind crush it on the ground. Yet this peach fills my mouth with juicy sun. This is the blessing for the first garden tomato. Those green boxes of tasteless acid the store sells in January, those red things with the savour of wet chalk, they mock your fragrant name. How fat and sweet you are, weighing down my palm, warm as the flank of a cow in the sun. You are the savour of summer in a thin red skin. This is the blessing for a political victory. Although I shall not forget that things work in increments and epicycles, and sometimes leaps that half the time fall back down. Let's not relinquish dancing while the music fits into our hips and bounces our heels. We must never forget pleasure is as real as pain. The blessing for the return of a favourite cat. The blessing for love returned, for friends returned, for money received unexpected. The blessing for the rising of the bread, the sun, the oppressed. I'm not sentimental about old men mumbling the Hebrew by rote with no more feeling than one says Gesundheit. But the discipline of blessing is to taste each moment, the bitter, the sour, the sweet and the salty, and be glad for what does not hurt. The art is in compressing attention into each little and big blossom of the tree of life, to let the tongue sing each fruit, its savour, its aroma, and its use. Attention is love, what we must give children, mothers, fathers, pets, our friends, the news, the woes of others. What we want to change we curse, then pick up a tool. Bless whatever you can, with eyes and hands and tongue. If you can't bless it, get ready to make it new.
Cool. And we can link to the text of the poem in the description box, I believe.
We can.
Awesome. Okay, thank you.